Hello students, welcome to my channel. In this video, we'll be studying about the user interfaces of the operating system. So in the previous videos, we have been covering chapter 1 of computer science from the NCERT book for class 11 computer science. Okay, so we have studied about the system software. The main important system software, the most important system software is the operating system. And today we'll see how the operating system allows the user to input any data or provide any kinds of commands to the computer. Okay, so if we speak about the primary objectives or main objectives of an operating system, we studied in the previous lectures also that it acts as a platform for other softwares or specifically application softwares, and it allows them to run whenever an application programs needs to be executed. Its contents, the program itself, is brought into the memory, and then as per the required time, whenever the CPU is available, the operating system executes the commands in that application program and allocates the CPU to it. Okay, so it is the responsibility of the operating system to manage all these kinds of programs, application softwares. Okay, and we'll be studying in the next video also what are the four main important management services provided by the operating system. But in this video, we'll be studying in detail about the second most important task, or something that the operating system must incorporate so that it allows end users to interact with the computer system in the form of commands. So an operating system must provide a mechanism through which the users can give commands to it. They can use the computer system as they want, and this mechanism is basically an interface. Interface is basically a, a technique, or it can be in the form of a hardware or any software that allows the user to specify what task must be performed on the computer. Okay, it is a layer that acts between the user and the operating system and allows to specify what commands are to be executed. Now there are main 5 types of user interfaces that the operating systems in today's day they provide, or different types of user interfaces. The first one is the command line interface, then the graphical user interface, which is also known as GUI, then is the touch based interface, the voice based interface, and the last one is the gesture based interface. So we'll be studying about all the 5 of them, starting with the command line interface or the command based interface. As the name suggests, any task that has to be performed must be specified or written in the form of commands. So if you need to create a file, you must write the command. Okay, if you have to close a file or if you have to delete the file, you must have to specify a written command for it. Okay, and there are different types of commands or different sets of instructions depending upon the operating system to which these instructions are being provided. Okay, so different operating systems may support different sets of instructions for providing command based interface to the users. Okay, so most common examples of the operating system that allow command based interface are the Unix or MS-DOS, that was also used in earlier days and it was quite famous. But the main drawback of this command based interface is that it is not very user friendly, because a lot of commands need to be remembered and the user must be very familiar to with all those commands. All those commands must be very clear in their head, so that they can actually perform any function without any problem. I mean, if you know all the commands, then there is no problem. If you know how to provide the written input to the computer, then there is no problem. But actually remembering all those names of the commands is not very easy, because different types of tasks and different varieties of commands are available these days, so it is a little cumbersome. And there is only one way of providing this command based input, which is the keyboard, because you have to type the commands. Okay, coming to the second type of user interface, it is the graphical user interface, or it is known as the GUI. Now GUIs are much better and convenient than the command based interface because they are basically they basically provide drag and drop facilities or providing commands using clicking or double clicking, and they involve the use of icons, menus, and options that are visually displayed on the screen and can be selected. Okay, so you can create files, you can open files by clicking or double clicking on them, you can delete them by specifying any command through the mouse or even through the keyboard. You can delete a file using the keyboard. Okay, so you can select from multiple options by right clicking or left clicking using the menu driven options. Okay, so GUIs are much more convenient, and they are basically available in most of today's operating systems like Windows, the Ubuntu, or Mac, Fedora, and everything like that. So these days mostly all the computer systems or operating systems incorporate GUIs as well as command line interfaces. Okay, now coming to the third and the latest one of the latest types of interface is the touch based interface. Now touch based interface can be in the form of touch screens or touch pads, like you have touch mouse pads on your keyboards these days or on your laptops these days. So they allow finger gestures or by clicking or on the display itself, providing inputs through that by touching the screen of the computer system itself. Okay, and these are available in the form of in operating systems like Android or iOS, and even in the computer systems that run Windows 8.1 and above, touchscreens are available. So you can purchase computer systems or laptops which have touchscreen display screens. You can purchase systems which are without this facility, but systems with this facility are also available, and they are very convenient because you can directly drag or drop using your finger on the screen itself, or you can double click using the finger itself, and you don't need to use an external mouse for that. Okay, so this was the third kind. The fourth type is the voice based interface. Voice based basically refers to the voice based commands. That means the system recognizes your voice, it understands. Basically the back end is working by understanding the human language, and it is processing that language. It is working on the concept of natural language processing. It is understanding the language that is spoken by the end user. It is converting that language and it is converting it into a form that can be understood by the computer. Okay, so there is a lot of technology behind this interface. Voice based commands are generally used in smartphones these days. It is used in iOS like the Siri, the Cortana in Windows 10, or even in Android OS, which is provided by specifying okay Google, do this, or okay Google, give me a list of restaurant nearby. So these are the voice based interface. Okay, and they are making your life easier, not only for the normal user, but they are allowing users which are not very convenient, the users for which it is not very convenient to type and write. They are specially abled users are also being able to access the services of a computer system with such voice based interfaces and gesture based interfaces. So gesture based interface is the last type of user interface that is provided by the operating system. It involves physical gestures like blinking or waving, or just like these days you have smartphones. If you wave your hand twice in front of the front camera, it sometimes clicks your photos if you have enabled that feature, or if you shake the smartphone, it sometimes juggles up your window, the collages, the pictures in the collages. So there are mechanisms that allow you or allow the computer system to perform certain tasks by understanding how the device is moving, or how the user is performing some actions in front of the screen of the system. Okay, so this is a very new and upcoming field. It is not very popular, but it has its applications in areas like medicines. Okay, so in this video we basically studied about the 5 main user interfaces that are provided by the operating system. I hope you have understood this video. In case you have any doubts, please feel free to mention them in the comment section below. We'll be happy to address them. And in the next video we'll be studying about the 4 main services or functions of an operating system, and it is a very important video for your understanding as well as from the exam perspective. So stay tuned. Until then, mind your exam. Thank you for watching.